Ice on my shoes, sand in my cups, sky turning blue. We ain't said enough. Smoke, climb slow in the pink gray air, last log glow. Little sparks everywhere, hoodie smells strong. Like last night's talk, whole crew half gone. I just watched that chalk of the tide line creep where the bottles lay. Names in the sand that the waves erase. Eyes red, not from the flames we lit, from the things we said and the things we skipped. Cool breeze, tug on this thrift store tee. Old Vans, buried where the shoreline meets. Phone on dead, I don't even mind. Got a pocket full of shells, leave the rest behind. Crush pack, one left, let it hang on my lip. Let it dangle like the plans we flip. Listen to the hush when the night birds fade. Hear the day come up over charcoal gray. Bonfire at first light, smoke rising up where the stars just were. We ain't gotta say why, let it all drift off with the ash and the words. You and me low tide, footprints running out where the foam still curls. Bonfire at first light, watch the smoke write circles in a brand new world, yeah. Couple chairs tip, one half in the seat, cooler on the side. All the ice set free, last track stuck in a loop in my head from the backseat ride. From the things you said, you laugh soft, pull the blanket tight. Got sand in your hair from the stupid fight. You toss one stone at the water mist, then shrug like whatever, then we both just sit. Pelicans dive on the far side reef. Someone's late, someone's chief, but we just sit here, slow burn souls. While the pit turns gray from a bright red glow. Driftwood crack, then it fall in half like an inside joke from an ancient laugh. You lean on my arm, say remember this. In the wind, take the words like a long slow kiss. Bonfire at first light, smoke rising up where the stars just were. We ain't gotta say why, let it all drift off with the ash and the words. You and me low tide, footprints running out where the foam still curls. Bonfire at first light, watch the smoke write circles in a brand new world. Bonfire, ghosts sound harsh in the quiet new day. Trash bag flap like a flag in the spray. We pick up cans, all the twisted caps, little gold wristband. You forgot to snap, throw it in the bag. But my mind rewind to the slow dance sway, to your hand on mine, to your face in the flare of the cheap light of flame, to the glare when I joke, to the way you say my name. Now the shore look clean, but the scene still plays like ghost camp chairs in the early haze, like outlines burned on the back of my eyes, like the smoke lines drawn on the waking sky. I've been talking less, feel a lot more though. Let the tide take stress, where the driftwood go. Kick one rock, watch the ripple spread, like every small choice, like the words unsaid. Let it rise, let it rise, let it fade up high. All the lies, all the pride, all the late night sighs, till it's just this breath, this sand, this light. Just a slow cold breeze in your hand in mine. Let it rise, let it rise, let it fade up high. All the plans we swore, all the times we tried, till it's just one spark in a wind that's kind. Just this last curl of smoke in a clear blue mind. Bonfire at first light, smoke rising up where the stars just were. We ain't gotta say why, let it all drift off with the ash and the words. You and me low tide, footprints running out where the foam still curls. Bonfire at first light, watch the smoke write circles in a brand new world. Log turn stone. On the iron gate, paint flake, hang Jose. Slow breeze, dust in the chain link. I just lean back, let my mind sink. Whole block quiet like it's holding its breath. You can smell low rain in the railings and steps. Tag on the post from a summer long gone. Couple kids grew up, couple didn't come home. Got my back on the bars, chill spine through the shirt. Rusted red fingerprints bleeding out of the dirt. Phones in my pocket but the night run deep. I just trace those curls of metal that been guarding our street. Moonlight on the iron gate, Silver on the rust and the scars we made. Every flake falls slow like a yesterday, and it still swing wide when it called my name. Moonlight on the iron gate, old ghost lean where we used to hang. If this still could talk, it would sound like fate. Low voice humming at the edge of the frame. Used to post right here back when life came cheap, passing around tall cans, talking big boy dreams. They carved their initials in this bent out rail. Now them letters look tired like they ready to bail. Same gate screech when the siren slid through. Same cold bite on my hand, deja vu. I could feel time flake every time I exhale. All these years in the metal, all these lines in the face. Moonlight on the iron gate, silver on the rust and the scars we made. Every flake falls slow like a yesterday, and it still swing wide when it called my name. Moonlight on the iron gate, old ghost lean where we used to hang. If this still could talk, it would sound like fate. Low voice humming at the edge of the frame. Funny how the toughest thing still fade, even though it's heavy still age. But the way that the light hit the cracks in the paint, make an old beat corner feel holy, feel safe, yeah. Moonlight on the iron gate, silver on the rust and the scars we made. Every flake falls slow like a yesterday, and it still swing wide when it called my name. Moonlight on the iron gate, old ghost lean where we used to hang. If this still could talk, it would sound like fate. Low voice humming at the edge of the frame. So I stand in the glow, let it soak my face. Got a whole life wrapped in this crooked place. When the world feel loud and my thoughts too late, I just walk back home to that iron gate. Salt on the breeze, yeah. Sand in the seams of my jeans, just me and that silver thing over the sea, yeah, yeah, yeah. Flip-flops hanging off one heel, phone in the pocket on mute, no real. Whole day heavy in my chest like steel. Let it leak out, watch the water just heal. Old pier creaking on a slow exhale. Waves write stories in a soft gray veil. That moon look dipped in chrome so pale, like it climbed out the tide just to tell me exhale. Goes in the distance, faint off key. Couple bottles by the rock floating out carefree. See we tangled on the ankle trying to hold me, but I'm slipping out my past like a shell low-key, yeah. I just watch the tide come in, silver moon paint my skin. Let the old day fade, let the cool begin. I don't gotta say much, what to talk for him. I just watch the tide come in, every little wave my twin. Put my worries out, push calm back in. Silver tide flow, let it wash my sins. Resting slow with the push and pull. Head feel like a heart half full. Thoughts drift out where the dark is deep, where the secrets go swim and the hurt gon' sleep. Footprints vanish like they never were there. Every little mark that I left, see, yeah. Take it all back, level out, don't care. If the world don't call, I'm still in this chair, yeah. Wind in the hoodie, smell of salt on black. Truck parked crooked on the gravel out back. Keys in the sand, jacket as a pillow. Just a speck on the shore, staring up at the halo. Clouds slide slow past that metal shine, like smoke rings curling around a single line. If peace had a color, it'd be this night. Silver on the water, dark on the right eye. I just watch the tide come in, silver moon paint my skin. Let the old day fade, let the cool begin. I don't gotta say much, what to talk for him. I just watch the tide come in, every little wave my twin. Pull my worries out, push calm back in. Silver tide flow, let it wash my sins. Look at how it all rolled back. Every little setback, every wrong track, yeah. Ocean got a way to erase that chalk. Let the shoreline talk, I just walk. Let the foam touch toes, like you home. Let the hush in the hush say you grown. Ain't running from the mess I've been in. I'm just sitting here quiet, watching tide come in. I just watch the tide come in, silver moon paint my skin. Let the whole day fade, let the cool begin. I don't gotta say much, water talk for him. I just watch the tide come in, every little wave my twin. Put my worries out, push calm back in. Silver tide flow, let it wash my sins. Yeah. Parker zip, breath, ghost in the dark air. Salt on my lips, got that blank 1,000-yard stare. Boot prints sink where the black water snarl. Whole sky heavy, full of broke glass stars. Phone dead, but the waves still dial tone. Thoughts chase tail like a dog with a dry bone. Hill steep, every step feel half speed. Heartbeat, arguing with my past deeds. See that tower way out on the spit though. One pale strike cut the storm like a slit. Yo, sweep slow, like it's searching for a lost name. Like it recognize every scar in my old paint. Snow in the spray, all the signs say turn back. Voices in my head throw shade like a dirt track. But the beam hit my chest like a hand tap. Like you been here, fool, you can stand that. Lighthouse beam in a winter gale. Cut straight through when my courage failed. Whole world white, but it draw that trail. I just breathe, let the shoreline tell the tale. Lighthouse beam when I lose my way. One slow stripe on a washed out bay. Storm get loud, but it still say stay. Just one light and it hold my way. Mama used to ride me, pass it in that old van. Fog glass humming low, had a whole plan. Said life get rough, you gon' feel that sting. But remember this light, it's a steady thing. I was too young, only knew the smell of french fries. Now I'm grown, feel the riptide in my own lies. Every bad choice crash hard on the rock wall. Names I don't say, faces I don't talk about. Wind cut through like a serrated blade. Big boys cry where the white caps fade. Ain't tough, just tired of the tough talk. Just tryna keep my head where the gulls walk. That beam swing slow like a long blink. Every time it come back, pull me off the brink. Like, yeah, you been drifting for a long mile, but you still in range, you can call dial. Knew better, but the streets got teeth. Snow on the palm trees, grief on repeat. Cousin in a frame, cold stare on the mantle. Hood full of candles that we light can't handle. So I climb, hands numb on the rail pipe. Each step squeak with the rust and the pale lights. Breathe loud, like the air wanna fight me. Whole cliff shake when the wind try to bite me. Yeah. Get close, hear the hum in the thick stone. Old gears turning like a low moan. Feel like all them years in my backbone. Spinning around, trying to find a home zone. Lighthouse beam in a winter gale. Cut straight through when my courage fell. Whole well white, but it draw that trail. I just breathe, let the shoreline tell the tale. Lighthouse beam when I lose my way. One slow stripe on a washed out bay. Storm get loud, but it still say stay. Just one light and it hold my weight. Yeah. Up top now, glass fog with the sea breath. Landing out, watching me cheat death. Hands on the frame, feel the faint heat like a little old heart in a concrete beat. Snowflake, shadows on the warm brass. Each one melt, run down like a thin glass. Outside chaos, in here just a low glow. Like an OG uncle with a slow flow. I think back to them nights on the back steps. Pocket full of smoke, city full of bad bets. Fan slap slow in the cracked up ceiling. Same cold feeling, same can't shake dealing. Only difference now I can see far. Line where the black water kissed that star. Ain't bright, just honest with the small shine. It don't fix much, but it mark mine. Every sweep say still here, still here. Even when the snow blur the whole pier. Even when the word hope sound. Yeah.
lights off, echo in my breath. My shoes talk quiet, even dust don't step. Velvet air, cold on my neck. Every frame on the wall like it's holding its chest. God let me in after closing time. Key turns slow like a warning sign. Marble underfoot, heavy as a thought. Every footstep spread like a rumor got caught. Gold leaf, crack paint, heavy frames ain't steady. Whole room dead still like the past ain't ready. Plaques on the wall reading years and names. Words stand straighter than the men they praise. Statue in the corner, eyes made of stone. Still somehow beat me like you here alone. Glass case, soft glare, catches my face faint. I'm a blur in the dark next to someone saint. Even my breath sounds wrong in the swing, like the whole place waits for a bell to ring. Absolute silence in the hall. You can hear your own doubt crawl. Every painter looking down like pause. Every ghost hush me with their jaws. Absolute silence, heavy air. You can hear old prayers still there. In this closed up marble vault, even my thoughts walk soft. Bench by the fresco, I sink, I sag. Phone in my pocket, signal in a brown paper bag. Time feel thicker when the clocks ain't seen. Just that red exit sign, bleeding this beam. Velvet rope droop like a tired eyelid. Whole place yawning, but it never did live. Ceiling so high that my whisper shrink. It go up, fade out like it's scared to think. I pass by walls, oil on the wall. Men on horses, frozen mid-fall. Next room, glass cases, coins rust bone. People turned objects, people turned stone. Every story trapped in the quiet gold frame. Names in italics, echo my name. My steps slow down to the pace of dust. Every heartbeat feels loud as trust. Absolute silence in the hall. You can hear your own doubt crawl. Every painting looking down like pause. Every ghost hush me with their jaws. Absolute silence, heavy air. You can hear old praise still there. In this closed up marble vault, even my thoughts walk soft. Modern wing humming from a far off vent, but it's low like secrets never meant for descent. Neon on canvas, swallowed by shade. Colors still shouting, but the volume fades. Security can't blink, tiny red star. I nod at it once like you know who we are. All this quiet wealth, all this careful light. Whole world outside, still stuck at the light. I feel small here, in a different way. Not crushed, just filed away. Like I'm one more piece in a human maze. Temporary exhibit in a borrowed face. I sit cross-legged, flow cool smooth. Heartbeat trying to find new grooves. Yeah, words come slow, mouth stay shut. Silence so rich, I don't dare cut. Yeah, absolute silence in the hall. You can hear your own doubt crawl. Every painting looking down like pause. Every ghost hush me with their jaws. Absolute silence, heavy air. You can hear old prayers still there. In this closed up marble vault, even my thoughts walk soft. Keys turn, faint click, click, click. Fall down the line, fall down the line, down the line. I rise, one stretch, stretch, stretch. Leave the hush behind, leave the hush behind, leave the hush behind. Door swing, night breeze, night breeze. Street sounds rush, street sounds rush. All stays holding there, that unbroken hush.
Sun low, eyes slow. One hand on the wheel, just flow. Red fog on the glass, world glow.
Yeah, tarp on the backseat, sand in my shoes. Old fast food cup, little gas, big views. Cruising up the ramp, whole bay, half asleep. Ghost cutting lazy loops over water that's deep. Radio low, just a mumble in the dash. Early text buzz, I ain't even read it back. Bridge line stretched like a yawn in the sky. 2 lanes, no names, just still rolling by. Palm tree silhouette, still leaning from night. Billboard half lit, last trace of that light. Bread taste, coffee bitter with a side of hope. Leftover smoke sitting faint in the cold. My thoughts like traffic, but it's only me here. One truck in the distance, faint in the mirror. Scrolling past tags on the rusty rail. Promise you'll be better fading off in a pail. Crossing that bridge in the first morning haze. New day, same me, but it don't feel the same. City still sleeping, sky just waking up gray. I'm rolling through the quiet, trying to drift out of pain. Crossing that bridge in the first morning haze. Heart still heavy, but it's lighter than yesterday. Fog on the water pass, washing away. I'm rolling through the quiet, let it all rearrange. Beat bumping my chest when I passed that sign. Used to meet right here, you would hop inside. Laugh stuck in my seatbelt, gum in a tray. Your jacket in the trunk till I gave it away. Now it's just crumbs, old mixtape on the floor. A hoodie in the back that ain't yours anymore. Morning Ben's light on a boat that beams. Make them look gold like a half-woke dream. Wind push slow through the crack in the glass. Carry faint church bells from the other overpass. I ain't prayed in a minute, but I talk in my head. Like if you still listening, help me let this shed through last night's stress out the window in my mind. Watch it fall, small disappear behind. Tires hum, lazy heartbeat, match that pace. Let the dawn write notes on my unrested face. Crossing that bridge in the first morning haze. New day, same me, but it don't feel the same. City still sleeping, sky just waking up gray. I'm rolling through the quiet, trying to drift out the pain. Crossing that bridge in the first morning haze. Heart still heavy, but it's lighter than yesterday. Fog on the water pass, washing away. I'm rolling through the quiet, let it all rearrange. Maybe I don't need the words right now. Just this slow lane, just this soft, low sound. Yeah, if the sun come late, that's fine with me. Yeah, long as I keep moving over this small, dark sea. Yeah, crossing that bridge in the first morning haze. New day, same me, but it don't feel the same. City still sleeping, sky just waking up gray. I'm rolling through the quiet, trying to drift out the pain. Crossing that bridge in the first morning haze. Heart still heavy, but it's lighter than yesterday. Fog on the water pass, washing away. I'm rolling through the quiet, let it all rearrange.
Wide road, cold air, wide road, windows crack, breath shows, smell that deep in, sea salt, pine skin. Sin hit me first, not the skyline, salt in my lungs, sharp like a flat line, winter in the needles, sap on the bark. Breathing in the forest while we creeping in the dark. Old hoodie on, little sand on the cuff. Boot prints crooked where the tide run up. You can hear the waves talk, low and distant. Heart on cruise, all my worries go missing. Voice in my head like slow that pace. Fog on the glass, little ghost on the face. That crisp pine bite, cut the chill so clean. Like menthol dreams in an evergreen scene. Hands in my pocket, world on mute. That cold wind cut through my busted boots, but my chest feel warm, like the past ain't dead. Like every bad choice finally got on my head. Yeah. Sea salt and winter pine, stay in my clothes, stay in my mind. Cold air, but my soul recline. Every breath I take, I cross that line. Sea salt and winter pine, ride in my lungs like an old bass line. If peace got a taste, it'll smell like this. Rough hands, numb lips, and a quiet wish. Yeah, gravel pop low under old white sneaks. Dog bark once from the house by the creek. My cousin in the ride seat, lean too far, sipping from a paper cup, staring at a star. We ain't talk too much, just nod and listen. Hear our own thoughts in the water's rhythm. Salt crust dry on the back of my hand, while the pine drip thick in the night like jam. I used to hit the stretch just to vent my rage. Knuckles all raw, trying to tear out the page. Now I'm here for the hush, for the frost on the sign, for the mix in the wind, ocean tar and pine. Smells like my childhood, smells like a choice. Smells like my grandma praying soft in her voice. Like a jacket passed down, a little too big for my frame, but it fit my soul and it kept me sane. Sea salt and winter pine, stay in my clothes, stay in my mind. Cold air, but my soul recline. Every breath I take, I cross that line. Sea salt and winter pine, ride in my lungs like an old bassline. If peace got a taste, it'll smell like this. Rough hands, numb lips, and a quiet wish. Oh yeah. Salt on my tongue when I lick that wind. Pine in my beard when the breeze roll in. Eyes half closed, let the night sink slow. Heart on low flame, just a quiet glow. If I ever lose me, you can find me here, where the tide kissed the roots and the air stayed clear, where the hurt in my chest turned thin as the mist and the world smelled clean as a first time kiss. Sea salt and winter pine, stay in my clothes, stay in my mind. Cold air but my soul recline. Every breath I take, I cross that line. Sea salt and winter pine, ride in my lungs like an old bassline. If peace got a taste, it'll smell like this. Rough hands, numb lips, and a quiet wish. Oh, one more breath, then two, then three. Salt on the air, salt on the air. Pine in the breeze, pine in the breeze. Head on the headrest, head on the headrest. Eyes on the sign, eyes on the sign. Drive home slow, yeah, with the sea in my spine.
Snow on the shingle, whole block sleeping, breath drawing halo, heart still creeping. 3 in the morning, sky looking pale gray. Steam from my lips, drip fade into blank space. Boots on the ladder, steps slow, don't shake. Old wood barely creaking, word on the coffee break. Street down below me, quiet like a postcard. No sirens, no side talk, just clouds and a cold start. Phone on airplane, brain on rewind. Old ghost tap glass, I just let them slide by. Snow like a blanket, tucked over brick line. Smoke from a chimney, curl in a straight line. Time feel folded, thin as the moonlight. Thoughts move heavy, words move too light. Silence on the rooftop, snow got the world on mute. All that metal, all that concrete, now I feel soft as truth. I just sit in the stillness, let my worries drip off the edge. Silence on the rooftop, cold air, clear my head, yeah. Ash on my fingers, burn mark on my jeans. Took one, pulled and let the ember just breathe. Distant dog bark once, echo die quick. Even that sound, no, it ain't really time for it. My breath, the drum line, chest keeps slow time. Each inhale counting every bruise I survive. Old text messages glow through my pocket. I don't even check them, leave them down there talking. Snow stacked thicker on cars, on mailboxes. Every sharp edge under, hidden in soft options. My city look gentle, like it got caught sleeping. Same place, taught teeth, now I hums peace in the deep end. I scrape my heel through white dust, trace shapes. Write my name small, then brush it away. Ain't no past up here, ain't no next week either. Just frost on my knuckles and clouds for a ceiling. If there a prayer in me, it sound like deep breathing. It sound like not speaking. It sound like just being. Silence on the rooftop, snow got the world on mute. All that metal, all that concrete, now I feel soft as truth. I just sit in the stillness, let my words drip off the edge. Silence on the rooftop, cold air, clear my head. Ain't no past up here, ain't no next week either. Just frost on my knuckles and clouds for a ceiling. If there a prayer in me, it sound like deep breathing. It sound like not speaking. It sound like just being in silence on the rooftop. Snow got the world on mute. All that metal, all that concrete, now I feel soft as truth. I just sit in the stillness, let my troubles drip out the edge. Silence on the rooftop, cold air, clear my head.
Flip-flops by the welcome mat. Half-warm beer on the window rack. Tie line crawling up, slow attack. Phone on silent, I don't call back. Dust on frames of the ones that left. Couple faces that I second guess. Voicemail saved, I ain't played yet. Let the sun talk, I just take the test. Paint peeled off on the deck, boys. Salt in the air in my sweatshirt. Neighbors gone home on the next curve. Old damn coast feeling less hurt. Ashtray full but the pack light. Shadow stretch long in the last light. Ocean draw lines in the wet white. I'm the only thing that don't feel right, yeah. Watch the sun melt off this lonely beach house. Orange on the glass, waves drowning me out. Whole world turning while I'm turning side out. Just me, this view, and the things I don't say out loud. Yeah, I watch it drop slow from this lonely beach house. Gold on the floor, old ghosts on the couch. If this is peace, why it feel like a drought? Just me, this sky, and the way I can't pour out. Microwave hum, but I skipped dinner. Same 3 songs on the cheap spinner. Sand in the hall from a past winter. Her name etched faint in the back splinter. Mailbox stuffed with the same threats. Bills and love from the same address. I don't open, I just sidestep. Let them pile like the foam on the side steps. Seagulls fight over one crust. Like me chasing what I don't trust. Hearts say move but the wheels rust. Car in the drive with the flat dust. Color on the clouds like a slow burn. Every little glimmer make the soul churn. Thought I found peace, got the wrong turn. Now it's me, this chair, and a long learn, yeah. Watch the sun melt off this lonely beach house. Orange on the glass, waves drowning me out. Whole world turning while I'm turned inside out. Just me, this view, and the things I don't say out loud. Yeah, I watch it drop slow from this lonely beach house. Gold on the floor, old ghosts on the couch. If this is peace, why I feel like a drought? Just me, the sky, and a way that I can't pour out. Tide rolling like a rerun. Same old scenes I don't speak on. If I leave, who I lean on? If I stay, what I bleed on? Plastic crack in a jagged line. Kinda match what I got inside. Sun slide down for the 1,000th time. Still can't outrun what I can rewrite, yeah. Watch the sun melt off this lonely beach house. Orange on the glass, waves drowning me out. Whole world turning while I'm turning side out. Just me, this view, and the things I don't say out loud. Yeah, I watch it drop slow from this lonely beach house. Gold on the floor, old ghosts on the couch. If this is peace, why I feel like I can't pour out. Just me, the sky, and the way that I can't pour out. Screen door swing, night breeze in, last red ring, fading thin.
Dawn breathing on the bay. Sky blushing half awake. One line cutting through the gray. Big hole, small weight. Chrome mode, ghost in the amber. Stack smoke, slow like prayer. Old paint peeled by the weather. Name half gone on the rear. Deck lights blinking like they on and still bonsai in the cold. Captain got a mug in the story. I sunk deep in the road. Radio low, crack a mumble, map folded, coffee rinse stain. Salt on the rail, rust on the ladder, same name. Seagulls drawing in circles, harbor still rubbing the side. Whole world stuck at a red light, ship just slides. Long freight across the horizon at dawn. Big body, quiet heart, push on. Just a shadow in the blush of the moon. Disappear, but it always been gone. Long freight across the horizon at dawn. Heavy load, but the motion feel calm. Whole coast, watch from chiller to lawn. Ship fades, and the day come on. Container stacked like secrets.
Corners dented, stickers torn. Every box got a ghost in it. Every ghost riding a storm. Barcodes tagging the bottom. Salt tattoos on the boat. Harbor kids pointing from the shoreline. Ask where it going now. Tugboat humming in the distance. Buoys blink soft in the road. Whole sky stretched like a bed sheet. Some poke, take it slow. My mind drift with the metal pass forward where the ghost signs in, where the charts turn blank and nervous. And the deep call friend, on freight to call friend, and the deep call friend. Long freight across the horizon at dawn. Big body, quiet heart, push on. Just a shadow in the blush of the moon. Disappear, but it always been gone. Long freight across the horizon at dawn. Heavy load, but the motion feel calm. Whole coast, watch me chill alone. Ship fades, and the day come on. Every mile, one thought, lighter. Every wave, one word lost. Past the line where the water get darker. No receipt for the cost. I just lean back, air get warmer. Sun creep over my face. Still dream slipping out the corner. Gone slow, gone safe. Long freight across the horizon at dawn. Big body, quiet heart, push on. Just a shadow in the blush of the moon. Disappear, but it always been gone. Long freight across the horizon at dawn. Heavy load, but the motion feel calm. Whole coast, watch me chill alone. Ship fade, and the day come on.
Fan turning slow. Shadows on the wall. Oh, parlor air. I'm thinking on it all. Yeah. Ceiling fan swinging like a slow decision. Blades cutting through the dust, lean precision. Couch got my shape in the cushion like a witness. Ashtray crowded, every filter got a sentence. Curtains holding in the quiet of the block. Clock tick heavy, but I barely hear walk. Glass ring circles on a one-leg table. Old lamp leaning like it never been stable. Phone face down, don't wanna see names. Light trace halos on these picture frames. Ancestors facing me, looking half disappointed. I sit, blink back, feel the room anointed. Lazy in my bones, heavy in my chest. Still the slow fan, put my mind at rest. Every rotation, little meditation. Shadows slide by like old temptation. Ceiling fan shadows, crawling on the plaster. Everything moving, but it never moving faster. Whole room breathing in a low-key pattern. I sink deeper in the seat, let it all just happen. Ceiling fan shadows, painting on the past. Let the day fall off me piece by piece at last. If the world run wild and the noise all crashing, I just watch the slow spin, feel my pulse relaxing. Corners got secrets that the daylight miss. In this half-lit hush, I confront my list. Things I never did, calls I never made, names I never said when I should've stayed. Dust in the beam, doing slow ballet. Like every bad thought tryna float away. Grandma's Bible on the shelf, spine cracked. Too many nights that I ain't read back, but I memorize lines from the heart here still. Lessons in the silence, pressure and will. House shoes dragging on this warped wood floor. Heart keep knocking like I need one more. One more shot at the love I lost. One more summer that we can't exhaust. But time just circles like this fan up top.
same soft sweep, never really stop, never stop. Fan shadows crawling on the plaster, everything moving but it never moving faster. Whole room breathing in a low-key pattern. I sink deeper in the sea, let it all just happen. Ceiling fan shadows painting on the past, let the day fall off me piece by piece at last. Let the world run wild and the noise all crashing. I just watch it slow spin, feel my pulse relaxing. Hey, I ain't running from the quiet, I'm sitting in a steady defiance. Let the slow air wash this ache, let the dim light frame my face. Every shadow got a story it's dragging, every loop round feel like I'm shed dragging. Yeah, if peace ever had an address, I'm here in this low fan rhythm, disappear in fear. Ceiling fan shadows crawling on the plaster, everything moving but it never moving faster. Whole room breathing in a low-key pattern. I sink deeper in the sea, let it all just happen. Ceiling fan shadows painting on the past, let the day fall off me piece by piece at last. Let the world run wild and the noise all crashing. I just watch it slow spin, feel my pulse relaxing.
I'm low, night walking in. Eyes have closed, chest feeling thin.
Old house creak, but my thoughts move softer. Yeah. If tomorrow don't change, then the next one offer.
Low tide, cold air, ship hung way out there. Breathe slow, eyes red, whole world in my head. Yeah. That long drone, rolling through the bay mist, deep tone, shaking up the pavement. Old earth, peeling on the paint chips. Salt in my hoodie on some late shift. Still ghost, talking from a distance. Slow pulse, cutting through the stillness. I ride, leaning on the rail tight. Clouds low, city just a pale light. Pocket full of change and a crack phone. Pass on my back like a wet coat. Every little knot, every lease broke. Every you ain't every cheap joke. But that hum say, keep your heart warm. Same song through the quiet and the heart storms. I don't need much, just a soft breeze. And that big ship breathing on the calm sea. Freighter in the fall, sing to me. Same slow song, same low key. That deep long hum, keep time for me. Like, you right where you need. Freighter in the fall, rock my mind. Let the whole bay move on your lazy time. That deep long hum, stay under my skin. When the day fall apart, you still rolling again. Dark light buzzing on a rust chain. Tide line broken like my luck came. Old head nodding on a milk crate. Said boy that sound, that's a clean slate. Every pass got a new crew. Every wake wash a thing I can't undo. Every wave kiss the pylons and it fade out. Same way all the little rage got laid out. I remember sleeping on a cold floor. Mama on the line talking hold on. Now I'm grown, same heart, new backbone. But my doubts still whisper in a bad tone. Then that drone from the hub cut the noise off. Heavy as a prayer, light as coin toss. Tell me you ain't gotta rush, you just breathe. If the ship take time, I could take mine, please. Yeah, freighter in the fall, sing to me. Same slow song, same low key. That deep long hum, keep time for me. Like, you right where you need. Freighter in the fall, rock my mind. Let the whole bay move on your lazy time. That deep long hum, stay under my skin. When the day fall apart, you still rolling again. Out there, no names, just lights, just waves, just steel, just faith, just mild, just grace. In here, one heart, one scar, one start, one beat, same tune, from the dark to the dark. Yeah, couple homies gone to the fast lane. Couple took deals just to smash pain. Me, I took walks on the back way. Listening to freighters in the ash rain. Each low moan like a long book. Every pass got a deep hook. Tell me love will love you, let the rest go.
Tell me stack little wins, let your stress soak. So I sag in the seat, let my eyes close. Let the fog roll in through the side doors. Let the hum draw lines in my backbone, like tattoos nobody ever asked for. If they ever say I was all talk, point them to the pier where the logs ride, where I learned how to wait, how to stand still, how to trust one sound more than one bill. Red freighter in the fog, sing to me. Same slow song, same low key. That deep long hum, keep time for me. Like you right where you need. Freighter in the fog, rock my mind. Let the whole bay move on your laser time. That deep long hum, stay under my skin when the day fall apart. You
Blue shadows on the wall, chairs flip, lights low, last call. Glasses dry, bank gone home, but the room still hums like it's grown. That's your halo on a small round table, tip jar tilted, little stack of labels. Bartender counting out singles, tied hands, neon sign buzzing over faded plans. Code on a rack that somebody forgot, ring from a glass left a silver little spot. Door half cracked, night air in the hall, moon draws, blue shadows on the wall. Blue shadows on the wall, they still dancing, even when the record stopped. They romancing, every laugh, every fight, every fall. Still right here in these blue shadows on the wall. Blue shadows on the wall, slow swaying, like the last slow song still playing. You can hear what the night can't recall. In the blue shadows on the wall. Old man piano got a burn on the side where a candle drip wax. Took his time, key still warm from a midnight solo. Notes hanging in the air, moving slow-mo. Footprints track through the sawdust floor. Lipstick stain on the back room door. Tipping my cap to the ghost in the smoke. Every empty seat still in on the joke. Blue shadows on the wall, still dancing, even when the record stopped. They romancing, every laugh, every fight, every fall. Still right here in these blue shadows on the wall. Blue shadows on the wall, slow sway, like the last slow song still playing. You can hear what the night can't recall. In the blue shadows on the wall. Shadows on the wall. I walk the quiet like it's talking back. Hear an echo in a cold room rack. Little love note folded in a crumpled ball. Even paper leave a shadow on the wall. I ain't lonely, I'm just tuned to the room where the blue keeps bloom in the gloom. Blue shadows on the wall, still dancing, even when the record stopped. They romancing, every laugh, every fight, every fall. Still right here in these blue shadows on the wall. Blue shadows on the wall, slow swaying, like the last slow song still playing. You can hear what the night can't recall. In the blue shadows on the wall. Shadows on the wall. Chairs flip, lights low, that's all. Leave me in these blue shadows on the wall. Da 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 da. Oh, da 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 da. Yeah. Dust on the crates. Ceiling beams creep. Turn that dial, let the ghost speak. Brown box in the corner, Granddad's name on the side. Flip that lid real slow, like I'm learning how to rewind time. Cord through a cracked out socket. Lamp buzz faint on the wall. Needle drop, felt matte black wax. Whole attic start to crawl. Shadows dance on the rafters. Spider web shimmer and sway. Old sleep smell like summer. Heat kept locked away. Static kissing a horn line. Soft as a Sunday prayer. I sink deep in the lawn chair. Throne dust floating in the air. Yeah. Old record player, spinning soul in the dark up here. Every little pop, every scratch, sound closer than the mirror. Let the attic breathe that groove. Let the floorboards feel that tune. Old record player, turn this tune to a living room. Bass hum low like a mumble. Talking straight to my chest. Lazy swing in the drum knock, telling me kid, get some rest. Keys drip gold in the corners. Paint halos over this mess. Cardboard boxes, winter coats, all nodding like we blessed. I hear stories in the hiss, arguing lovers and laughs. Block parties he never filmed, playing back on this path. He probably two-step right here. Same boards under my feet. Now I'm rapping to his records. Full circle in the heat. Old record player, spinning soul in the dark up here. Every little pop, every scratch, sound closer than the mirror. Let the attic breathe that groove. Let the floorboards feel that tune. Old record player, turn this tune to a living room. Lights low, mind slow. Outside world on mute. Up here it's hand clap heaven. Hand me down truth. If the power cut now, I'd still hear that tune. Heart keep looping that hook long after the room goes mute. Old record player, spinning soul in the dark up here. Every little pop, every scratch, sound closer than the mirror. Let the attic breathe that groove. Let the floorboards feel that tune. No record player, turn this tune to a living room. Yeah.
Sun low, dust flow slow, glass roof glow. I'm moving a hush.
Yeah. Light drip down on the pot and soil. Gold on the hose on a rustic coil. Little sweat on my neck, that royal. Late day shine make the cheap look loyal. Old chair lean in the shade just watching. Haze in the air from the days long jogging. Leaves backlit, little halo popping. Whole road green like a choir just talking. The thermometer cracked on the plastic wall. Spider web lit like a chandelier fall. Every breath steam when the breeze too small. I ain't in a rush, I'm just hearing it all, Golden hour through the greenhouse roof. Turn my bad mood, sweet that's proof. Lines in the glass, sunbend in the truth. World slow dance in a warm back room. Golden hour through the greenhouse roof. Skin get kissed in the quiet groove. I ain't got much but I feel brand new. Just me, this light, and the plants, that's the crew. Yeah, boots by the door, little mud still flaking. Old radio hum in the corner shaking. Tomato vine tied to a stick just waiting. Glow so kind, make the patience sacred. Roll after roll, little tags handwritten. Smudge on the ink where my thumb been sitting. Cooler smell when the day start quitting. Thoughts untangle where the lights stay hitting. Shade cross slow up the cinder block. Sun slide down like a checking the clock. Meds on calm when the brain feel locked. I just breathe deep, let the load get dry, let it go. Golden hour through the greenhouse roof. Turn my bad mood, sweet that's proof. Lines in the glass, sunbend in the truth.
World slow dance in a warm back room. Golden hour through the greenhouse roof. Skin get kissed in that quiet groove. I ain't got much, but I feel brand new. Just me, this light, and the plans that's the crew. Little bit of peace on a weekday. Sun paint gold on the cheap play. Hands in the dirt, that's my DJ. Flip whole mood in a weekday. Yeah. Shadow stretch long like they had sleep. Mind run less when the breath deep. If I got this glow in my heartbeat. I don't need much else, that's a concrete. Yeah. Golden hour through the greenhouse roof. Turn my bad moves, sweet, that's proof. Lines in the glass, sunbend in the truth. World slow dance in a warm back room. Golden hour through the greenhouse roof. Skin get kissed in a quiet groove. I ain't got much, but I feel brand new. Just me, this light, and the plans that's the crew. Sun dip low, but it still feel bright. Last thin stripe on the dirt that night. Those swing shut, but I keep that sight. Greenhouse glow in my chest, alright.
Cold air in the hallway, stacks leaning in the dark. Fingers skimming over spines, like I'm reading through my scars. Late fall, window crack, breath hang. Dust flow slow where the light bang. Cardboard box smell, grandma house. Time travel every time I pull a book out. Yellow page with the blue ink fade. Names of my uncles in the margin they made. Library stand like a tattoo date. Whole life pressed flat when the cover rotate. Thumb on the corner, that paper cut stain. Sneakers squeak soft, floorboard boy sing. City outside still talking loud, but in here every sound wear a coat, calm down. Yeah. I love that dust on the pages. Cold air hitting my face when I flip through ages. Old stories holding me, holding me, holding me. Breath of the past in my lungs when the wind get dangerous. I love that dust on the pages. Brown leaves stuck in the spine like quiet neighbors. Old stories holding me, holding me, holding me. I'm lost in the stacks, find peace in the faded flavor. Coat smell like smoke and rain. Hood half up, just cover the brain. Autumn creeping under door frame slow. Chill on my neck while the paragraphs glow. Coffee in a jar on the windowsill. Steam draw ghosts on the frost stand still. Finger leave trails through the glass light line. Same way I trace down the sentences inside. You should see it as a mark from my place. Crumbs in the fold from somebody else's break. They spilled that day where the letters run. Teardrop warp on page 80-something. Whole room hum at a different pace. Clock hands drag like they stuck in space. Outside traffic in a hurry to die. In here every word take its time. Let it ride, let it ride, let it. I love that dust on the pages. Cold air hitting my face when I flip through ages. Old stories holding me, holding me, holding me. Breath of the past in my lungs when the wind get dangerous. I love that dust on the pages. Brown leaves stuck in the spine like quiet neighbors. Old stories holding me, holding me, holding me. I'm lost in the stacks, find peace in the faded flavors. Hardcover lean like heads. Shelf tilt slight, but it still hold thought. Spider in the corner, got a web on the block. Even he know this a safe spot off the clock. Jacket all loud, but the cloth all soft. Corners all bruised from the hands that toss. Pass down, passed around, hand me down mine. You can smell every house that has stayed in time. Ink got a sin like rain on stone. Syllables sit in my chest, feel grown. Read 2 lines and I just zone out. Eyes on the word, but my soul on route. Cold breeze sneak up, kiss my wrist. Flip 1 page to the past insists. Every whisper in the margin, every underline. Sound like elders in the room when I rhyme. Yeah. Breathe in, breathe out, let the spine crack slow. Watch my words float where the dust most go. Outside world talk big, don't say much. In here, 1 page feel like real touch. Sharp air, soft paper, old ink, new prayer. Cold day, warm mind, lost here, feel fine, yeah. I love that dust on the pages. Cold air hitting my face when I flip through ages. Old stories holding me, holding me, holding me. Breath breath of the past in my lungs when the wind get dangerous. I love that dust on the pages, brown leaves stuck in the spine like quiet neighbors. Old stories holding me, holding me, holding me. I'm lost in the stacks, find peace in the faded flavors. Cold air, old book, one light, slow fade on the word. Old iron morning in the breeze, dust on the hinge, little squeeze. Sun sitting low on the leaves, whole world hush when it creased and it breathes, yeah. Flip-flops drag on the stone path slow, dandelion dust in a gold halo. One broke chair and a half-dead hose, same brown bag, same wrinkled clothes. Spider web lace on the top rail, paint peeled back like an hotel. Palm tree lean in the tide post. Every day here got a quiet glow. Neighbor dog barked and fade to a cough. Somewhere kids laughed and the sound cut off. Only thing talk is the chain on the frame. Every little clank say remember my name. Hand on the cold rough edge feel scars. Heat from the day still trapped in the bars. Push just a touch let the spring come plain. Metal in my palm like an old migraine. Rusty gate in the garden swing slow then close. Hear cry, hear a sigh like you hate to go. Whole block goes silent when the latch hit home. Rusty gate in the garden say leave me alone. Rusty gate in the garden swing slow then close. Little groan, little shake, little final note. All the noise of the day gets stuck in his throat. Rusty gate in the garden, that's the way hope choke. Weeds push through every crack in the wall. Granny voice still living my talk. She said, boy, lock up when you leave. Keep the wild world out of my trees. Rose bush lean on the fence like a friend. One more bud on a stubborn stem. Cigarette ash in an old clay pot. Ghost of a laugh in the warm smoke spot. Slick or stain when my cousin slipped. We was too high, we was too lit. Now they name car fame in the post. Whether tryna wash them still hold that ghost. Same dry swing with the one missing change. Same chip hard on the window pane. I close that gate like I close my chest. Everything heavy just push to the west. Rusty gate in the garden swing slow then close. Hear cry, hear sigh like you hate to go. Whole block goes silent when the latch hit home. Rusty gate in the garden say leave me alone. Rusty gate in the garden swing slow then close. Little groan, little shake, little final note. All the noise of the day gets stuck in his throat. Rusty gate in the garden, that's the way hope choke. Why every goodbye sound just like that? Low dry scrape and a soft click clack. Every last time that I didn't come back. Living that squeak and that still eye contact. Hands get older, paint get thin. Still that sound pull me right back in. World too loud on the other side. Gate close once all that noise divide. Sun drip down in an amber spill. Shadows climb up on a cinder block sill. Sprinkler stuck, make a soft cough rain. Little cool dots on my worn out chain. Nail pile lean in a crooked stack. Bills, old cars, half all black. Junk on the table from a younger run. Polaroid flash of a cheap one from my shoes. Know every crack in the ground, every loose stone, every secret sound. But I still pause where the rust look proud, like it hold guard over everything loud. Push that gate to the squeal stretched thin. Long low note like a Thai violin. Step through slow, let my shoulders drop. Then pull that steel to the whole world. Rusty gate in the garden swing slow then close. Hear it cry, hear it sigh like you hate to go. Whole block goes silent when the latch hit home. Rusty gate in the garden say leave me alone. Rusty gate in the garden swing slow then close. Little groan, little shake, little final note. All the noise of the day gets stuck in his throat. Rusty gate in the garden, that's the